Hey guys, today welcome back on another video. Today I'm going to be doing a miraculous theory. My miraculous theory is Adrien being a sentimoster. I've seen these everywhere, like all over YouTube. I've heard that he is, and I wanted to give my reasons on why I think he is a sentimoster. Guys, this is my first miraculous theory video. I hope you guys will like this video, and I would like to hear your thoughts on if you think he's a sentimoster or not. But without further ado, let's begin. So we have Adrien, one of the main characters in Miraculous, aka Cat Noir. But some of us also think that he's a sentimoster, and I'm going to explain my theories on why I think he is a sentimoster. So let me get into my theories. So let's start with the two rings. The rings that mean a lot of value to Gabriel. But are they really for him and Emily? Or do they have an amuck in them? Because I think since they mean so much value to him, that they actually have an amuck. Now some of you all are wondering, what is an amuck? If you don't know what an amuck is what controls a sentimoster. Now I think in the rings, one of them, or maybe both, there's an amuck. And I'm going to go further into why I think that these have the amuck in them. Now Felix, Adrien's cousin, came over. I don't know which episode it was. I kind of forget because I think I've only watched that one once. But Adrien's cousin came over once. And his goal was to take the ring. Because his mother really wanted it. I don't know this answer, but I want to know if Emily's sister knows if there is an amuck in them, or if they were theirs before, and then Gabriel and Emily just decided to put an amuck in them for no reason. If you guys do know that, please leave in the comments down below. I would like to know if you guys do, but back into the theory. So we all know when he stepped foot in there, his goal was to take the rings. But why was his goal to take the rings? It was for his mother. But at the end of the episode, he did convince Gabriel to do a handshake. If you guys have watched it, please in the comments down below if you do know what episode that's from. But back into what I was saying. So he did give Gabriel the handshake. But when he was doing the handshake, he took the ring off. And when he was going to the car, Adrien disobeyed his father for once that he's never done until Felix took the ring to go after Felix. So I really think that they're in both because he still is controlled by his father a little. He doesn't have his own free will. So I want to know if you guys think of other things that it might be. But I think those rings are definitely magical. Some of you guys are probably wondering, then how did he become Cat Noir? How did Master Fu let him have a miraculous? Now I have two theories on this, and I will be explaining both of them. Theory number one, maybe Master Fu does not know that he's a sentimoster when he gave him the miraculous, or still does not know. We have no clue. Because he has not used that miraculous in over 3 years now, so he probably does not know. My other theory is maybe he does know that he's a sentimoster, but he does know that he is a good person, so maybe he wants to take his own free will and let him do some stuff that he could never do, and he knew he was a good person, so he still gave the miraculous to him. But guys, also, since Gabriel has the rings, Gabriel is able to control. Now, we don't know that they're actually in the rings, but I'm pretty sure they're in the rings, and I'm going to explain more on why and get deeper into those rings. Now, for the rings, whenever Gabriel asks him to do something, he will always do it. Now, why does he not say no? Maybe he does not know how to say no, or maybe there's an amuck that is telling him that he cannot say no and he has to always obey. Now, in Cat's Blanc, when he was getting akumatized, he wasn't obeying. that it could be his miraculous actually letting him have some free will than before he had the miraculous. But what I want to get into when his father is said to obey. Now, as soon as his father is said to obey, he obeyed, but said sorry to Ladybug. That means he still had some own free will left. But since Gabriel said obey, that means he couldn't go against it. But the real question is, did he have the ring on, or did he not? Or is he just listening to his father? Now, I don't know if he had the ring on or not, because I don't go that deep. Now, I could go that deep, but I did not see it on, but he always keeps them on, so I'm thinking he still did. But as soon as they said their final last goodbyes, he got akumatized. So that just goes farther into my theory that Adrien is a sentimonster, and the rings has the amucks in it. Now, how to get rid of it, or how they will find out, or if we will ever find out, is a mystery. Now, when did they put the amok in? We still have no clue if this is real or not, but I'm going to give you my time zone on what I think the amok was put in the rings. So we all know the Peacock Miraculous is damaged, and it was damaged when Natalie used it. Now, we don't know if it was damaged when Emily used it. Well, we all think that Emily used to use it too, because she used to have dizzy spells just like Natalie. Now, when did the dizzy spells start? After she used the Miraculous. Now, I think who broke it was Emily. I think her dizzy spells started after she broke it and made Adrien from the amok in the rings. And then I think that's how she got in the coma. Now, it could have been proven by now that that is how she went in a coma or even died. We still don't know yet, but I hope we'll find out soon. Now, since we went on my theory on how I think Natalie broke it, I think that's when, and I think that's also how she got in the coma. Now, Adrien could not be a sentimonster, and the Peacock Miraculous could be broken for another reason, but I think this is all connecting too well, and since Miraculous likes to make everything secretive and make us find it out, I think this is too far-fetched for it just to be all a coincidence, and for most people to agree. Now, I know some people will not agree, but most people do, but I think this is way too far-fetched, and way too much stuff that he could be a sentimonster that he is not. Now, I have some more information on how he is a sentimonster, so let's get into that too. Now, in Reflecta 2, where Marinette had the cat's miraculous, she cataclysmed the sentimonster, aka the Reflecta doll. Now, when she did cataclysm the Reflecta doll, it did not just break down. No, it was just damaged. Now, in Cat's Plunk, Ladybug got hit with cataclysm. She was not damaged, she just turned into dust. But when Cat Noir got hit by the cataclysm, not in Cat's Plunk, in another one that I can't remember which, but when he got hit by the cataclysm, he was damaged. That reminds me of a sentimonster. They do not turn into dust, they just get injured and they can still fight. So that just proves more that he's a sentimonster, but that can also just mean from his suit. But in Cat's Plunk, Ladybug just turned into dust when she had the suit on. So that will not be the case. So what do you all think? Do you all think it's just a coincidence that he just got hurt? Or do you all think that he is a sentimonster but has some free will with the miraculous? That's just my theory on Adrien being a sentimonster. I hope you all enjoy. I would like to know your theories on Adrien being a sentimonster. Do you think he is or not? But that's all the information I have. I strongly believe that he is. But I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!